Hey guys, welcome to this video. This is gonna be a I'm thinking about doing a couple parts to this. I'm gonna show you how I go about laying down a hole, or deciding how I'm gonna start a hole like setup. So first things first, let's get straight into this. So what I tend to do is, as you can see, I've already got one hole down. This is my first hole here. I've got a couple other wee bits left to do on that, so I'll go back to that later on. So I've got my 3 tees here. Obviously you can see plenty of like the measuring tool being used here to sort of plot my way to make my course. Got a couple wee things to tidy up on the edges here as well, and that, and then this is the approach into the first green. So the idea is, so far I've tested it, the ball is landing around about this area here, the 285. So this is the view you've got coming into the first green. So obviously over the water, you've got this landing area here. So obviously anyone that ends up in the rough or even in the bunker, if you don't have the yardage to get to the green, at least you've got this this wee area here. But then also the green surrounded by 4 bunkers, also water at the sort of back left here as well, and then obviously plenty more markers on the green, how wide it is, how deep. So, and obviously you can see, if you come in here, if you hit anywhere on this edge here, as you can see where the red is, you're in this bunker here. So that's pin number 1's there, pin 2 at the back, pin 3 this one here, and this is pin number 4. So obviously from back here, pin number 4, you've got to bring that one in high, because you're coming in over that that last tree there. So guys, so moving on, I'd already flattened this area out here because I was thinking maybe do some shrubbery down in this bit here. So I'm thinking about putting the tee box for the next hole up here. So there's a couple of things I tend to do. Is what I'll do is I'll sort of plot my way. I'll look at, so I'll go, what I do is, what I try to do, sorry, is I'll put down a par 3 hole, then next to it I'll measure out like a par 4 hole, so we'll say 270, and down into here. So as you can see, that's two different holes, and then what I'll do is the third one is going to be par 5. So that was 246 to there. That could be interesting. Obviously I'll take them trees out, but coming in you've got put like a green, quite a lot big green in here. We fill in that whole area. I could even bring the water round this way as well, make it more like a half island green. So that's what I tend to do. Like, I'll put my 3 options down, like yardage wise, and then I'll have a look at the lay of the land, how it's gonna play. So coming down the hill, because that's up at the top, so it's down the hill and then back down the hill again into this area here for the green. So that is looking like my favourite option at the moment, with the water, just second shot over the water, par 5. It's like a risk reward type shot. That's what I like. I like to try and mix it up between off the tees and second shots. I like risk reward type. So off the tee here, you've got to be, I'm pushing you to aim in this way here on the first, on the left. So obviously anything going for pin number 4, you could either try and shape it in round the bunker, so bring it in like that and then bring it, or you come right in over the top and land it. Anything obviously right, you've got to land it about the 264, but then you're leaving yourself a long shot in for pin number 4. It's like 201 to the green. So like I say, I've still got a couple of wee bits left to do on hole 1, but a couple of people asking how I go about laying a hole down. So I thought I'd do just a wee video showing how I get started. So that's the start. So then the next thing what I do is I plan out how big a green I'm gonna have. So let's see, 40 yards. 20. That's gonna be the sort of the green here. That's the area that's gonna get filled in. That's not gonna be water there. That's gonna get filled in. So I'm gonna bring that water. So then what I'll do is I'll look at sculpting land just to see what I can bring water up here. So, and then what I do is I want raise, find my shape of the green that I want to, what part of the green. So don't want to be too close to that edge. What I'll do is I'll raise it a little bit. Raise the land. So there we go. And then go in flatten. So Then I'll take a brush, green, bear in mind this is my own sort of preference on how I do this. Obviously there's loads of people have their own sort of specific ways of doing this sort of things. Like I say, this is my my personal view. I'm thinking maybe a bunker in there on the right hand side. As you can see, it nearly matches up to my grid. I'm actually quite happy with how that's actually turned out. Yep, I'm quite happy with that. So let's go back. Yes, rough brush. And then what I'm going to do is I'm thinking bring that water in. Bringing pretty close. So yeah, well, that's looking pretty good so far. So obviously looking back, obviously you can see this is the, so this is what, I think that was, I can't remember how far that was now, I think it was about 300. Looking down, boom. So let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of these as well. Oh. Just so they aren't confusing. Obviously this started, I've done a wee bit of work on my clubhouse and that. I've not decided fully what I'm doing that there yet. Oh, excuse me. That's my driving range. I still need to extend that a little bit more. So I'm thinking maybe a nice wee bunker in here. And then nice wee bunker, do nicely in that bit. Brush. Try not to put it too close to the green bunkers. Join that there. Yep, that's cool. I'm actually quite happy with the way that green's kind of worked out. So the contour and the green, look at doing that in a bit later on, because I am going to be trying to make courses designed for aids off, so no stupidness on the greens. So also before I start as well, I always make sure, where are we, course settings, T-box. T-box not a bad thing, but fairway width and stuff, always just set fairway width to 0. Rough settings, make sure that's 0, and also heavy rough as well. So obviously when you lay the hole down on top of what you've already built, then you know, and then greens on small. So right, so looking from here, so at the moment that's me. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way that has turned out. So like front edge of the green, so the green is sloping towards the water like it does in real life. Like if you look at the water, and greens, most greens will slope back towards the water. But you could put like a wee bunker in here, or could bring the water in behind here as well. Which I'm thinking I might actually do that actually. Just make it so you've got to be uber careful with that. Right there. Obviously looking back, you've got to kind of plan out what your fairway's going to do. What I'm thinking is I might stop the fairway round about here, and then obviously you've got it drops down dramatically down towards the water, so you've just got to have a look at everything. Another option was thinking about just taking out that tree and them two trees there. Yeah, that group of trees there and that one, and leave the rest of the trees. So you've finally got to play a big, if you're a right hander, play a big fade into here. From here, it's 311. So 311, yeah. I know it's down the hill, so just say what. Just say it's into wind, so you get to about here. Let's have a look what we're going to be looking at here. Little marker, that's 150 to here, so take that tree. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to take them out now. Clear generate trees. So there's them two there, wasn't it? Yep. Give me a better idea of what we're kind of looking at here. So say we land in this area here. So I'll flatten that out a wee bit. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That's quite a tough approach shot from here. And then obviously if you get the extra yardage, it's giving you a direct line to go at that green over that trees. So So it's the risk reward second shot here. So I'm gonna leave it there just now, guys. I will continue with part 2. Part 2 will be getting the fairway layout using the spine tool and also laying the rest of it down. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, there we go. Could be an interesting wee par 3, that. Let's go measure. Could have like the green on one side and then the next tee off, boom. I'm thinking if we go in this way and then we sort of work our way back up, can maybe do like a wee, well, there we go, top of the wee hill. How far is that? About 120? 130 downhill. Yeah, I might do that. I might leave that there, leave that marker there, just as a. And then the next tee off, you can make a wee bridge over. Next tee off, you could have like, even in that direction. Doesn't really matter. So, yeah. So guys, I'm gonna leave that there just now. Like I say, this is it's just the way I like to set up. Like I say, I always lay 3 holes down, 3 different, like, so I'll lay my par 3, a par 4, and then a par 5 shape. And then if I'm not happy with any 3 of them, I relay them, I find another direction. So obviously I went that way after the first, so you could potentially go back this way, up the way, you could even go across. Do you know what I mean? Or I could have went from there, I could have went up here, and then next shot I could have had it over onto that green, over to here. So it's just finding your own sort of technique on starting the holes. This is the way I like to do it, just like get things in place. So what I'll do first is I'll get a fairway. So we want the fairway to start about 160, I would say. No, 170, 180. So fairway starts 180. So I'm gonna do kind of fairway I'm gonna do here. Just something nice and simple. So see, it's just kind of rough guide, so you can kind of. So that's our main marker. That's the 300-yard line into the green. So you could have it where that's going to be the narrow section. You could put a bunker in here to try and put people off going for the big bombs. Drive. Again. You even put a bunker in here if you wanted, just as a, if you land here you miss hit your shot, or if you end up in over here in the tree, you know what I mean, you can, there's so much you can do. You could even, so yeah, I could probably go like that, so make the fairway come just a big fairway, big wide fairway here. So if you are laying up, you've got big fairway, and then your third shot in. Obviously if you're going it for it in 2, you're gonna be in between these 2 points here. Obviously I'll play around with the sculpt and the ground. So guys, yeah, that's that's how I get myself started. I'm just going to save that just now before I forget. Always remember to save, like, save bit by bit. So obviously I would have saved that straight after I got that green in normally, but obviously because I'm recording as well, I'm trying to save a wee bit of time. So guys, if you did enjoy this, please hit the like button and subscribe. If there's anything you want to see me do, or any type of things you want me to implement into the whole, let's design a course together and let's make it a great course and try and get it out there, and we'll just take our time with it. That's all. Yep. So guys, please hit the like button, subscribe and share it around all social media if you can, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out guys.